This thing never shuts. There we go, there we go. Let me know what you think about my bike down in the comments below. My little Honda 50. Yes guys, what is up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. If you are new on the channel, my name is Keane O'Brien, and at the moment I am traveling around Thailand trying to find you guys the best gym. So in the previous video, we were in Bangkok. We hit up Muscle Factory. It wasn't necessarily a breakdown of the gym because I'm going to do that from now on these videos. But in that vlog, you would have saw us in Muscle Factory Bangkok, which is a brilliant gym. Today we are in Primal Fitness, Phuket, on Fitness Street. So if you are in Phuket or you are in Thailand, I recommend you coming down to the street. It's a mile-long street, just full of gyms, healthy cafes, and just good vibes as a whole. So we're going to hit a pull session. We were here already the last day, hit a full upper session, so I know the lay of the land. Really good gym. Let's get stuck into it. So the first movement we're going to start off with today is going to be the machine hip adduction. So this is technically my pull day, but it is more of like a posterior day. We have an RDL in there, and we also have a hip adductor in there to start. So adductors, an easy one to skip, an easy one just to leave out if you're not feeling up to it. But honestly, adductors are a massive part of your leg, the inside of your thigh, and having bigger adductors gives you the illusion of having a bigger quad and a bigger leg overall. So do not skip your adductors, even when you're traveling, even when you're on the go. Super important movement to be doing. I think a good indicator straight away if a gym is going to be a decent gym or not a decent gym is if they have a machine hip adduction, because it's one of the pieces of equipment that a couple of gyms will leave out. But usually when a gym has an adductor, you know it's going to be a good gym. Looks like we're going to be full stacking it today. Okay. The training split that I'm following at the moment is the one that I've given away for free for you guys. It will be in the link below, so click that if you want to download it. It's a 4-day free training split that you can do in pretty much nearly every gym across the world. I've been traveling for about 4 months total, so I've been moving from gym to gym into Dubai. Now we're on to Thailand. We're going to be traveling through the islands of Thailand. So it is a very basic 4-day training split that will allow you to continue to make gains while traveling. And if you want your own copy of that, click the link down below in the description. So 3 sets of hip adduction done to start off. Now we're on to our RDL, which is going to be our heavy hitter today. So the way I'm structuring my training, and you see in the training split that is given away, is we have one full leg day, and then we have another posterior day, which is kind of more so kind of hammies, adductors, and then finish off with back. So that's the way I'm running my training at the moment. There's a 5th additional day in there as well, and feeling up to it, just like delta arm top up. But now into an RDL. So when it comes to RDLs and when it comes to training, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's Dublin, Dubai, or fucking Thailand like we are today, 20 kg is going to be 20 kg, okay? And the weights will never lie to you. So no matter how tired you're feeling, no matter what you have going on, you always know that when you come into the gym, the weights are going to be the same, and it's either down to you to show up or get shown up, pretty much. Good tunes in here as well. Makes a difference. Don't wear your headphones. So as you can see, we're taking our time warming up to our top set. That's something that everyone should do no matter where you are, whether you're in your regular gym or you're on the go, especially when you're on the go. I didn't jump straight from the bar to my working set. I've done 4 or 5 warm-ups now. Started off with the bar, then did 20 per side, another 20 per side, another 20 per side, 10 per side, and now up to my top set, okay? So taking your time warming up to it. Not exactly feeling my strongest today, but again, as I said earlier, the weights never lie to you. good indicator when you are traveling and you're looking for a gym, especially in this climate. Check if they have air conditioning, because otherwise you're going to be in an absolute sweatbox. Now, personally, I don't really mind that. Don't mind the humidity when you're going into the gym and you know you've worked. But also it is nice to have a bit of air conditioning, which they have in this gym, didn't have in Muscle Factory in Thailand or in Bangkok. But also I think that kind of makes it a bit more old-fashioned, and it kind of goes with the theme of the gym as well. But this gym, very well equipped. A lot of it is hammer strength from what I can see already. And I think the majority of the machinery is hammer strength. I think some of the leg equipment is live fitness. But again, when it comes to traveling and you're in Thailand, this is probably the best you are going to get. This one definitely probably the better gym in this area of Thailand that I've seen so far. We checked out this one. We also checked out Titan Fitness. That wasn't as good. But so far, this gym's looking very good, fairly well equipped. Very good for legs by the looks of things. All right for push, all right for pull. In terms of kind of what you're going to get over in Thailand, this looks like it's going to be one of the best. Next movement today is going to be the leg press. This actually isn't in the training split that is down below, but for me, I want to make a couple of adjustments. The last time I trained legs was Monday, today's Friday, and I won't get to train them again until about Wednesday, so I just need to make sure that I can give them enough frequency, and that's what you can do too when you are traveling. For whatever reason, life gets in the way, you need to make one or two adjustments. Don't be afraid to add one or two things in. So I'm just going to add in 2 sets of quads here today, and this is kind of similar to what my regular posterior session would look like back home in the UK anyway. One of the most annoying things, well, probably the only downside to training in the heat is that you've no pump cover for when you're training the legs or when you haven't got a pump in the upper body yet. So you're going straight in non-pumped, which isn't a great look. The also another annoying thing is a lot of the leg equipment that I've used leg press wise here and in Dubai, it's been too tall for it, so I have to go single leg. Oh, double the work it feels like. Fucking hell. Ooh, that doesn't feel so great. So on to our next portion of the workout, which is going to be back-based work. So we've done our adductors, we've done our RDL for the hamstrings, and we did a bit of leg press for some quads. Now we're on to the pulling portion of the movement. So we're going to do 3 pull exercises today, starting off with a neutral grip lat pull down. Now this is a mag grip. It isn't my favorite grip, but when it comes to targeting in your lats, you want to have that neutral position, and this puts your hands into that neutral grip position so you can drag elbows down towards the hip. So starting off here with some lat work. Then I'm going to move away into some upper back work, finish off some more lat work, and then we are going to finish off some arms as well. So next movement today is going to be this low row that we have in the gym, hammer strength. As I said, the gym is very well equipped, lots of different exercises, lots of different machines to pick from. If you don't have something like this in your gym, you can replicate it. You can go with like a dumbbell row, so set the bench up at an incline and have 2 dumbbells swooping back. This is one that is a little bit more difficult to replicate, but anything kind of driving from low to high, any sort of row, even the barbell row to a certain degree, you could turn into a variation like this. So there's always ways to manipulate movements, manipulate free weights, dumbbells, barbells to replicate machines. So as you see there, intensity all the way to failure, same as always. I said it in my previous YouTube video, you might have to control a lot of things when you're on the go, going gym to gym. the machinery, the equipment, maybe they won't have heavy enough weights. One thing you can always control is the level of intensity that you bring to the session. And that's the most important thing. As I said, the weights won't lie to you. 20 kg is 20 kg, and it's down to you whether you bring it all the way there or you don't. But if you want to keep making progress when you're on the go, you have to make sure that you can switch it on, keep training to failure, regardless of the environment, regardless of how things are or aren't in your favour. Doesn't matter. It's only excuses at the end of the day. Next movement today, and our last movement for pull, is going to be the single arm machine lat row. So this is a hammer strength row. The way we're doing it here is a little bit different to the regular setup. You can see I'm standing back away from the machine, placing the seat pad in against my hip, and then driving my elbow down in towards my hip as well. Okay, so a bit more contact point here, hip to the bench, generate more force, and a much better drop off, a much better range of motion when I stand back away from the machine like this. Non-working arm out in front of me supporting me, and driving my elbow into my hip. So a lot of the main work is done today. We've hit legs, we've hit our back, and now we're going to finish off with some arms, just hitting biceps today. Alternating dumbbell curls, supersetted straight into hammer curls. So this is a superset I use a lot with my clients. It's a great way of accumulating a lot more fatigue. It's an intensity technique, and when it comes to building your arms, it's about chasing pain, it's about getting a pump. As I said earlier, the most important thing that you can do with any of your sessions is bring intensity. Especially with your arms, you want to bring the intensity. One thing that I've been trying out recently with my arm work is actually starting off with the first set with more of like a moderate kind of weight, okay, so 17.5s. Now I'm actually going to go a little bit heavier, okay. I've only done it recently with my arm work just to kind of get that connection going, get the joints nice and warm, nice and safe. Higher rep set, then a heavier weight, lower rep set, and then back off set would be a much lighter weight, much more reps. Can't tell you yet if it's working or not. I'll report back in a couple of weeks, so make sure you click subscribe. You can stay tuned and see if the arms finally actually grow. Cannot beat a fresh coconut after a good gym session. So that is going to be density day wrapped up at Primal Fitness Phuket. The gym as a whole, very, very good. Actually really good atmosphere as well, which is always nice. You walk into a gym, people are welcoming. There's a few bodybuilders training inside there too. You see the gas t-shirts as well. Equipment wise, very good for what you're going to get on an island like this or in Thailand itself. A lot of it is hammer strength equipment, but it is fairly well equipped. It does look quite good for legs. Push and pull is still decent. Aircon, which is a massive plus as well when training in the heat. Just a good, clean environment. Good tunes as well. Brilliant location right on Fitness Street they have here in Chalon, Phuket. We're now sitting right opposite the gym in Trooper Eats. This is pretty much where everyone goes post-workout. You can order whatever you like on the menu. All the calories and macros are there. You can build your own meals. Actually, here's our food now on the way. Good timing. Thank you. Post-workout is now going in. Vicky got the breakfast burrito with extra mince. I got protein pancakes, 40 grams of protein in this, 10 grams of fat, 35 grams of carb. Also got 3 scrambled eggs on the side as well that you're going to have. Mixture of sweet and savoury. And we also got some fresh fruit alongside it. Coconuts going in. We're going to enjoy it, get it into us. So that's going to be it for another YouTube video. If you are watching the video, if you are new to the channel, please click subscribe. If you are enjoying the traveling videos, we are going to do a new kind of series where we're going to try out different gyms in Thailand, walk you through them, give you an idea of what is the best gym in the area. I think if you are in Phuket, especially in Chalon, Primal Fitness is going to be probably your best bet. Lastly, when it comes to the pricing of the gyms, the day pass for Primal Fitness is about 300 baht, which works out at about kind of £6. Still decently priced. You know, back home you're paying 10 quid minimum, if not 15, 20. So 6 quid for a day pass. Food wise, everything in front of us here cost me, I think it was 700 baht, 700 something baht, 12, 14 quid. So not the most cheapest place, but relatively speaking, it's still decently priced. 14 quid for a breakfast for 2 people is still very, very good. Obviously you can get cheaper in Thailand, but this is more of like a healthy kind of food option. So prices are up a little bit, obviously a bit of a tourist attraction. That's gonna be it. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber shit. Please stick around for more. See you in the next one.